Let's get some just reaction to the way the portfolio is structured. You can't go wrong with that, right?
No, you can't go wrong with the seventh heaven star. I mean, he's got longevity on his side.
Yes.
Whoever picked that, he's a genius.
Sean, thoughts on Netflix?
I don't really follow the name. I know it's, we heard on the radio today they've lent out over 1 billion movies. Today was the day, so they're doing something right now.
1 billion served. Robert, how about you? Any thoughts on Steven's portfolio?
Boy, on Netflix, I don't really have an angle in there. A couple things I'd probably consider some smaller names that maybe off the beaten track that you might want to consider. Kind of like a company like Sofo or Keynote Systems might be something unique to do. A lot of people, smaller cap names, but I would go smaller cap, undiscovered, and try to get a pop on those names in the next couple of weeks.
Why do you like those two names that you mentioned?
Well, Keynote Systems is kind of interesting. It's a company that's kind of underfollowed, smaller name, a lot of cash. They just did an acquisition of a company called Sykes that does testing of the telecommunication industry. As more devices are going online, RIM, BlackBerry, et cetera, more people are actually using this. And they've had a really interesting play there in Europe. It's been very positive.
Stephen, when you're looking at the contest, I mean, I imagine you know some of these other celebrities, right? The Ernie Hudsons, the James Cromwells.
A little bit.
Are you tracking what they're doing? I mean, is there some smack talking going on in L.A.?
No, we haven't been. Fortunately, most of them are working, and Seventh Heaven finished shooting a couple weeks ago, so I've got a little time on my hands. No, we haven't been trashing each other yet.
Okay, all right. Yeah. Wait till week 8. Let's get an email question from Stephanie. Stephanie.
Marianne from Florida wants to know if Vodafone is a good buy. The ticker is VOD. And she's also asking about MEMC Electronics, and that ticker is WFR.
Oh, okay, some questions on the telecom space. Sean, any thoughts?
I think Vodafone's a great company, but I think the real way to approach the space is focus on Motorola. It's been in the news this week. It's dropped off considerably. Most people think the sell-off is overdone. At the close, Carl Icahn said that he was upping his stake. We all know that he doesn't throw darts.
Are you worried about the long-term strategy that Xander has? Are you worried about Xander's viability when it comes to the board? I mean, there's some serious questions going on.
Again, for the contest, I think that it's probably good for 15 to 20% pop. Overall, they have some issues.
Robert, you agree with that?
Well, I mean, I would be playing, like, if I'm going to be playing voice over IP in terms of Vodafone, I want to play it through Newstar, NSR. They're the interconnect of all that new technology going online. You know, they got earnings coming up in the next few weeks. That's the way to play that pop in the near term.
Okay. Gentlemen, thank you very much. Stephen, thank you for being with us, and best of luck as the contest continues. Stephen Collins joining us from Los Angeles.